What about some relaxing music? So we have some more enjoyable time until we load in. So it's not so boring. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Does everything work as intended? I hope so. Let me... Yes, everything works. Hello, it's the next series that is going to be casted here. And then afterwards, if there's some extra time, we're gonna watch some Chinese video games. Ooh. Caught up with the stream, the break paid off. Hello. Is the music audible? Is it too loud? Is it not loud enough? Hello. Hello, nice voice in my ear. Hello, hello. What do you mean, good morning? Are we still on time, so? Yeah, I mean, if they need a few extra minutes, it's fine if it's fine for the teams. When we watching PUBG, never. Any Philippine? Look, there's somebody from the Philippines here. You can teach me some Tagalog words I can say to the person. Boo. She doesn't want to teach me words. El gato? But well, that doesn't really count, does it? This discrimination? How about... Oh, I have an idea. Finish the Patreon plugin, and then I'll watch PUBG with you. How does that sound? Team Pepe. Team ODS against Find a GF for MYSTICON. Well, do you guys want to know the description of Team Find a Girlfriend for MYSTICON? I quote: "This is a makeshift team with many individuals that are all taken except me, the single Pringle, young and old talents. We hate following the meta because it's boring. Long story, we are all washed up gamers that wanted to attend the Playmaker Cup, but since long ago we used to be humans, we can't and we have to play showmakers out of nowhere because we all got tagged in a Discord channel. Team MYSTICON? Find the GF for MYSTICON. If anybody wants to volunteer to be the GF for MYSTICON, let me know. Ooh, I was just told he has very specific preferences. He wants an Eagle, Support, Enchanter player. Mayhaps. I mean, I'll just do it on the fly. It's fine. Who will win game 1 before somebody is getting angry again? Okay, stopping the music. We are going now into the draft. Making sure that the poll is going live very soon. That is Team ODS on blue side against Find GF for MYSTICON. Red side. Okay, poll is there. Ornn has been banned. Place your Gumbers as the draft commences. What do you mean Elgato again? Eagle and Enchanter, yes, probably 2/3 of the sub community. Well, another hacker in ban. Lucian being banned. What is going to happen next? Senna being banned. The first time ever we have seen a Senna being banned in the tournament. We haven't seen that so far. Hello. I'm late. Explain what's happening. Okay. On the blue side, you see Team ODS. And on the right side, you see Team Find GF for MYSTICON. They are playing in a tournament in the Showmakers Cup, the higher elo bracket of the tournament, for prizes. And this will be a best of 3 series. And we are in the first game right now. And on the blue side, we have bans of Ornn, Lucian, and Akali. And the typical ban on the red side we've seen the entirety of the tournament is always Hecarim. But for the first time ever, we've seen a Senna ban, and for the first time, we see a Kha'Zix ban, if I'm not mistaken. So what will they first pick in this rotation here? Shen? Ooh, Shen is a flexible pick that is being picked for jungle as well as the Baron lane. Have to be really mindful here. Ooh, another Yuumi. Like, the Yuumi priority is off the charts in this tournament. Like, so many Yuumis are being soft-locked and being locked in afterwards. I've not seen that happen in a long, long time. If Pep... you can speak while I'm speaking because they can't hear you. That's the beauty. Will this Teemo get locked in? And let's get the copy pasta going. If Pepe has 1 million fans, then I'm one of them. If Pepe has 10 fans, I'm one of them. If Pepe has only 1 fan, and that is me. If Pepe has no fans, then that means I'm no longer on Earth. If the world is against Pepe, then I'm against the world. Xin Zhao being picked, Yuumi locked in. The question is, will Team ODS play the jungle, the shungle, and make life living hell? Ooh, Nautilus being selected again. The Chonkers have been assembled if this champion is locked in. An Aurelian Soul pickup maybe would also be the first one of these tournaments so far, to my knowledge, if I remember correctly, but I might be mistaken. This champion is locked in. It will be a first Shungle and a first Aurelian Soul. Will the enemy team respond with a Syndra, or will they run with the Teemo? Are they Teemo enjoyers? What do we guess? What are they? Ooh, I was just told that the team Find a Girlfriend for MYSTICON was actually a bunch of LFT players that got grouped together by tournament officials and is now here to fulfill or achieve the quest of finding MYSTICON a girlfriend while also going for the win. Do you remember the Vladimir Yumi we've seen earlier? This might be another of these situations if the Vladimir gets to scale. Kai'Sa has been removed from the game. The complete follow-up champion has been denied. Zeri also being removed from the game. Who's going to be banned on the other side? Now, will we see an Ezreal ban just to deny a safe option? I don't know. What are the teams preferring? Yeah, Fiora ban to deny the side lane pressure. Even though they have first pick. But with Fiora banned, Jax is now a valuable option. Ooh, Varus also so late in generally this draft or this tournament. We see so many super late Varus picks. People not putting the priority on this Varus pick outside of the one game where Zelo played him on the Baron lane. Misfortune beings hovered here. Will they actually go with the Misfortune? And what is going to happen if somebody picks Jax right now? There's a full magical damage composition so far. 4 champions dealing mainly magic damage have been locked in, and the enemy team has the tools to itemize magic resist relatively decently. A Pike would not be a typical pickup we'd see. It would be a very weird one. I'm not expecting this to go through. Oh, the Jax we've talked about is slowly coming in. If the enemy now picks Camille or something, it is a skill matchup in the early stages, but I think the Jax takes over in mid to late and then is an unstoppable force. But a Camille is always guaranteeing you certain lockdown, and with that lockdown you can completely dogpile onto the enemy team. Ooh, pre-selecting the set here. Maybe the set pick, they're going for a complete all-in. If the Nautilus or the Shen or the Jax engage, then the set will throw them back into their own backline. And if the Aurelian Soul and the Corki do not have Crown at a certain point, they might get one-tapped. I'm curious to see how the Dragon lane is going to play this game, because it's Yumi Varus into Corki and Nautilus. If the Nautilus wills it, he can just walk into the wave and push and not give a single damn about anything that's happening. And don't forget to vote, guys. We have currently 57% on the Find a Girlfriend for MYSTICON team on the red side. And in case you didn't know about Team ODS yet, it's a team that was created like 1 year ago. They're not professionals, but they still love competition. And they come with the goal of giving their all and just gaining additional experience for future tournaments in any region possible. They're a French team, so they are most likely preparing for any French competition that might come up in the future. We always have these small circuits, so who knows what they have in store. So for this one, they're trying to improve their draft, trying to improve generally in the player department and generally working together to then translate this into other tournaments to their win or. Okay, now we're in the game.
Welcome to WildRift.
Aurelian Sol already doing the helicopter impression. Finally, we see the Nautilus. Ooh, we see something cheeky. Look at this little anchor guy. The submarine warrior is walking top lane, but the top lane is a little bit delayed here. Look at them. We finally see some sketchy stuff. Ooh, going for a cheeky ward. They're providing his laner with a lot of information and help. Ooh, but the Nautilus is not really in a position to get to a play here because he needed to be in the brush up there, but the set is very respectful. The Corki is also chilling. They're all very patient. What is Nautilus doing? What is Brother Targamas doing? He's zoning the enemy from XP. He tries to deny him this melee creep XP. Ooh, he actually managed to deny him the creep XP. That's relatively huge for the top lane. Will they manage to deny the second, though, is the question. Will he get close enough to deny this? This is no way. Okay. One denied. Nothing happening down here. MYSTICON is now recalling, trying to probably go back to support his friend up there. Meanwhile, the Xin is fully clearing the jungle on 3 camps. Ooh, the Shen just skipped the camp, which is very huge in the grand scheme of things. Yuumi is now very much delayed coming from the base to the top lane here. Nice hook by the Nautilus, quickly jumping onto the set. Set has skilled the second ability, fully charged up. Another Yuumi finally attaches. Did the Yuumi already skill all the value spells? Yes, she did. And now it's just a matter of time. They will out-sustain the top lane. And unless the Shungle, or the Shengle, comes around the corner, they're completely safe. Ooh, nice pullback, nice trading, nice damage. And there will not be a window where the enemy can punish the lack of the second ability, Haymaker.
Good to make things again.
Aurelian Sol wants to go base relatively soon. He has the Boots of Mana in base with the gold he has. The set is now out-sustaining them quite heavily. The Corki is left alone in a wave state that's slowly pushing towards the enemy if this keeps on happening. So the Varus can just go base and everything will be fine. Good trade again. It's just completely free for the Yuumi up there. They don't have the damage to do anything to the set and the Yuumi. The Xin Zhao is now behind the enemy lines. Firebird is in a position. The Shungle is coming around the corner. Will there be a taunt? No, there will not be a taunt. Varus has not been able to go base yet, and he's completely out of mana. Ooh, will their next play up here? It is very scary for the Nautilus to make this play. This set has a lot of damage. They have an Ignite, they have Barrier, and they have Heal. If there's anything happening, they might as well lose this on this play, and both of them could potentially die. Oh, Yuumi trying to aim for the stars here. MYSTICON looking for his girlfriend with his first ability and misses once again. He truly needs his team to find a girlfriend for him. But we'll not talk about this yet. Ooh, they're face checking. That could be very troublesome. Nautilus misses the anchor. They're going for a very peculiar all-in. They don't have enough damage to get the kill. There's no way. Even with the Shungle coming around the corner, the set is about to level 5. Nice all-in. 1 HP survive. The set is now level 5. It's getting very, very close here. He snipes the person behind with the second ability. This play turned so bad for them. Ooh, he's checking the brush for a potential recaller. Clears the control ward. Targamas? You saw him clear the ward in front of you, my man. This was so close.
I'm Yuumi, and you're warm.
Yeah, I'm Yuumi and you're warm. We got it. Varus playing the weak side, clearing the minions with the first ability on cooldown. The fate of the dragon laners. Clear wave and suffer, my friend.
And I'm barely trying.
Aurelion Sol needs to be a little bit careful. He is getting closer to the lethal range. Targamas not walking around to give him the support he needed to just get into the base. Ooh, this is not a good recall spot. He will get cancelled again in 35 seconds until the next big objective comes into the game. The question is, which objective will these players take? Nice all in onto the set, but it's very dangerous to do so. The set is very tanky. Corki now soon picking up the package with a net recall. Set going for some heavy trading because he has the sustain of the Yuumi. Does the Yuumi have the... Maxes the healing, there's no way you could ever kill this guy. Shen was shadowing in the bottom side of the map, and apparently they want to go for a dragon. They don't feel that they have the ability. Ooh, Varus under tower. Varus is in a very bad spot here. Nice flash, but it will not be enough. Shen flash as well. Another Corki flash. There's so many flashes happening while Xin Zhao is taking the Herald. So this kill means only they're getting this kill. But the issue is, since the enemy jungle, the Shen jungle, showed on the bottom side, they can now go for a deep invade. But they have to be careful. They are not allowed to make a proactive play up here because the Shen can just ultimate up there. Ooh, I'm not really a fan of trying to go for the bottom side of the map. I would rather have seen invading the enemy camps because he knew about the reset timers. But now, there's a potential threat for the set. Will he be able to die? Will they have enough damage? He's still very tanky. Flashes away. Jumps after him. Will he die? Will he eventually get killed? Nice second ability. He's on 1 HP. And now the jungle comes in. The Xin Zhao comes in. Everybody is here. The clown car has arrived. And the Shen is now being taken down. And the set lived with 1 HP. But now the Varus is caught in a very bad spot. Or is the dragon about to die? The dragon falls, but the Varus as well. Ah, that's a very proactive passive. Oh no. You will not kill this, Vladimir. The Yuumi. Nice flashing in the second ability, going for the burst combo and instantly wiping the floor with the Corki. The locked story is now a dead story, and the nice hook of Targamas will not do anything. Well, Targamas, you just got fooled, my friend. If Yuumi picks up an early harmonic echoes, like imagine she just, she goes for ability haste. Like I'm just very curious because like I think harmonic echoes is so broken. Why nobody picks up on it so far? I like the idea of staff because you give the Vladimir so much haste if you sit on him. That's the like if you want to just sit on him, it's probably the best choice. But harmonic echoes generally is so busted. Vladimir can now finally start bullying people over and over. And the Varus is going for the tank approach here. Like in this game, the Varus only has to build magic resist. Varus just needs magic resist. The thing is, fundamentally speaking, running first strike and going for tank doesn't really make sense. So another keystone rune would have been much better. Nautilus is running around the map using his first ability to get faster around. Xin Zhao missed the second ability, but it doesn't really matter. There's a 4-man rotation down here. Xin gets hooked. Nice ultimate by the Varus. Ultimate by the Aurelion Sol comes in. There's so much damage. There's so many issues on the Vladimir. Goes in. The Yuumi's on top of him. They kill the Corki. They simply don't have enough damage to get done with the play before the cavalry arrives.
First turret destroyed.
Look at MYSTICON flashing the emotes. And all in the meantime that's happening on Baron Lane is them looking at each other. Ooh, the cavalry is here. That will be a dead Jax. Shen comes in as well. Shen comes in, keeps the taunt. Misses the taunt, tries to escape, or rather, I don't think it was a miss, he just wanted to escape. Flash by the set, now flashed over the wall, and this Shen is gone. The Yuumi Vladimir is unleashed on the map, and the Vladimir gets stronger and stronger by the second. The Yuumi supporting him, providing him with a lot of ability haste. Aurelion Sol is still far off from becoming a critical factor in this game. He just needs more stacks, more time, more gold. Meanwhile, Varus is just enjoying the other side of the map. And again, all the Varus needs to get is magic resist at some point. And then all the damage on the enemy team will be a thing of the past. Cancelling the Shen recall, denying a little bit of tempo for the dragon, so the Shen might have to ult back if he wants to go for the dragon. This dragon will basically decide if there is a potential for a soul or not. If Team ODS picks up the dragon, there's at least a chance to get the soul. But if Find GF for Mysticon gets this dragon, then soul will be off the plate and dragons will be useless until Elder spawns. The enemy is not in a position to do anything. We don't even see a package being picked up. They forfeit this dragon. Meanwhile, the other dragon is collecting some stacks down there. And they're not even able to claim bounties anywhere. So far, we have a close to 8k gold lead. Yuumi is building another Kindle Gem. Please don't tell me that this is going to be an Ardent.
Red team champion slain.
Free man play missed on the other side of the map. He got absolutely ganged up on, but now the Aurelion Soul is escaping by flying away. The Varus used the entire combo he had available to lock this one down a little bit earlier. We see a trade of tier 1 turrets on either side. In this case, this is more beneficial to Team ODS because of shutdowns, and they're taking away enemy jungle camps. Corki getting dangerously close to take down this mid lane tower. Firebird is running after him. The Xin Zhao is on the hunt but stops himself. Checks the brushes with the second ability. Collects the Croc camp, which was not taken, which is very interesting. Ooh, very close call here. Aurelion Soul is getting stacked. How many does he have? 159. Okay, that's decent. Ooh, another play happening up here. Nautilus is running away, still has flash available. Used his ultimate of Vladimir to deny him an entry. Ooh, Vladimir has the second charge of the first ability. Okay. Corki just stunted his build by going for an Executioner. This here will be one of the most boring matchups to see. Oh, Vladimir is ghosting in. Going closer to the Jax, getting constantly sped up by the Yuumi, now goes away. Vladimir has no fear, but the Yuumi detached, so there's a less AP on this Vladimir and a lot less survivability. Yuumi needs to be very careful, don't approach too early. Now she attached and now we can finally start the play. The Veil was popped onto the set, it's now on cooldown, and the set is being caught here, the Vlad is being caught, flashes away. Nice ultimate by the Varus, going onto the Xin Zhao. Xin Zhao finishes the Nautilus with the ultimate ability. Aurelion Soul is still stacking. I really hope we don't see an Ardent, because Ardent does nothing for... Okay, it's a mandate, God bless. Because that would have been the most autopilot thing I've ever seen if a Yuumi just auto-builds Ardent while sitting on a Vladimir. Ooh, Nash is being taken on. The enemy team has no way of doing anything against it. They probably don't even know about this happening right now. 13.5-minute Nasher. Not the strongest thing ever, but still. The Jax, however, on the other side of the map gets a shutdown on a bounty on the tower. Vladimir now has enough and wants to go in. The ultimate is getting veiled from Nautilus by the Yuumi, which is one of the biggest combos you can ever go for. And it seems like the Yuumi also runs a Genius Hunter because the cooldown of the Veil seems to go down very fast, and the movement speed of the Vladimir with the Yuumi is so high they'll probably just run down the Jax, and there's nothing he can do unless he chooses to just go away because it's too dangerous to face check. Yep, Lopak playing it slow, doesn't want to go too deep without any information, because if there's a brush and he doesn't have information on the CC, he might get tapped, and you don't want that to happen if you are the carry of the team right now. Even though the Xin Zhao looks like he has more gold, the teamfight-wide damage of the Vladimir is insane. As you've just seen, look at the damage they're dishing out. Xin Zhao on the other side of the map currently playing PvE, taking down towers, playing Bloon's tower defense. Meanwhile, the Mexican standoff in the bottom side of the map is happening between CET and Jax, but we have to keep our eyes peeled on the mid lane because here's the action. Down there's just a wet noodle fight. Every single second something could happen here. But look, they're still fighting. They've been fighting for like 30 seconds, but Pepe, is this going to be a bait? Will the Jax fall? No, he flashes away. Ooh, Vladimir feeling himself getting knocked up and crowd controlled continuously, but they don't have enough damage to finish him off. Nautilus falls to a quick combo here. Aurelion Sol spitting facts into the enemy's faces, but it's not enough. They just deny reality and walk back to Dragon because they don't care. But as I said earlier, this is only a second dragon for either team, so this dragon is again completely worthless. However, since Team ODS is completely magical damage based, this will further amplify any magic resistance bought. Baron Nashor spawning relatively soon again. Team GF for MYSTICON is now going back into the base, trying to get all their item spikes and then play around the Baron Nashor. Elder will be the next dragon that spawns, which means that is the only valuable dragon in the entirety of the game. All other 3 dragons have been less meaningful. And the question is, will they have enough vision to do something about the Nashor? If Vladimir goes forward, deals so much damage, has infinite movement speed. That's a tank, by the way. They just cannot survive the power of the Vladimir. He's so strong. It's the second series we see the Vladimir taking absolutely over with the power of the resident cat on his shoulder. The taunt misses by the Shen, a lot of damage is dealt into Vladimir's face. Vladimir needs to be a little bit careful. He is very low HP and has the anti-healing constantly applied to his face. Nice third ability, dealing so much damage. Midlane wave being clear, 10 seconds until Baron spawns. Ooh, Vladimir needs to be really careful. Nice turn onto the Aurelion Sol. Comboing onto the Vladimir, trying everything to get that one done because he is the only true carry, but he's just not enough. There's not enough damage to get this one killed. Vladimir goes in deep, one person dies, another person is about to die, but the Vladimir might finally fall. The Vladimir falls, with Vladimir dead, this might be the turning point. Shen is ulting the Corki, nearly hitting the taunt. Will they be able to run down the Varus? No, they're not, but this certainly spells a scenario in which they can get Baron. Is the Varus going to be able to deny them the Baron? This Baron could very much mean the loss for Team MYSTICON. Ooh, that's a lot of damage, but as long as they stay far enough away, I think that Corki, like Varus, you need to go in early. You need to just go in and fight. You don't want to go in when it's close for Baron, because now they'll just smite it. You need to go in earlier and hope for the best. And now they will fall. If they want to go for it, they need to go in earlier to deny them the possibility of getting Baron, because it's an 18-minute Baron, which makes it so much stronger. And then you have to just ignore the Shen as good as you can, or one-tap him. If you can't achieve it, you just don't go what you want to go, like what you wanted to go for, because now your team will be 2 people down for the dragon. And now they're still Baron empowered. Nice ultimate onto the backline by the Nautilus. The Corki jumps in with the package. The Vladimir is still very much alive and kicking. The Corki will fall to the Vladimir. The Vladimir is still in the backline, still alive. The Jax is trying to go for him, jumps on him. He's a little damage, but now the Vladimir sustains because the Jax doesn't have enough damage. Currently, there's another fight happening. Xin Zhao fighting against the Aurelion Sol. There's a fight on the other hand. Aurelion Sol is being dead. Vladimir is now hunting the Jax. Is there going to be enough time? No. He will still fall. Now the Nautilus is on his lonesome in a brush, recalling in secrecy. Ooh, Corki had the game in his hands, but he just went too close to the Vladimir and got one-tapped. It's just the Nautilus against the world. A nice ultimate to keep them locked up into the turret range, but the fully loaded Haymaker into the face, and this will spell the disaster for Team ODS in Game 1. I believe we might see a Vladimir ban, and we might see a Yumi ban. Or at least one. Ooh, didn't even run Ingenious Hunter. And next time, I really hope this will not be first strike if you play Tank Varus, because that makes life a lot easier. And he should be, well, let's put it this way: if Corki and Varus swap runes, everyone is happier. Now, since we are back in a small break, time to turn on music again. There's no way they will leave the Vladimir open. No shot will they do that again. Okay. So we have one person probably joining us right now. Like Mr. Raven is going to hop in here, he says, and then I'll try. You probably have to give him permission. Raven, not Raymond. Raven. I don't know Raymond. Okay. Let's see if my internet supports the double stream. Okay, are the teams already settled that way? Is Team Mysticon blue side? They say so? We got red side, okay. Okay, I will now unmute the voice chat. So Sam, you will be heard if you speak. Okay, everybody can hear you now.
Hello, Mrs. and Misters in Kirk's chat. I'll be the co-caster for this game, since I promised him.
He's late, by the way. He hates us in-game.
Yeah. I was busy in a game, in a really tense game of some Talon. So
Ooh.
now I'm free. And I hope I can see a Talon pick maybe in the tournament.
Ah, they're too afraid. We just saw the first Aurelian Soul.
As in mid lane or?
Yeah, we just saw the first one. Make him louder. Okay. Your wish shall be my command. He is now louder.
Wait, my mic is... Can you hear me better now? I think my mic was too slow. No,
Let's see. Yeah, you should be on similar audio levels as I am now.
Alright.
This is the Chell Sovereign Cup right now. Lupak is trying to play for... Does this stream work? Is everything fine for you on the on Discord?
I'm trying to load in, but it doesn't let me. I don't
Damn.
know. It's quite... Maybe I should rejoin. Wait. Be right back.
He's getting bullied.
Okay. Now it's working. Okay. No, it's
Okay.
There, we can start.
Okay, let's open up the predictions. Start your Gamba. Music will be stopped again. So for your information, Raven, I have not seen a single Hackerim game in the entirety of the tournament, if I'm not mistaken. This champion has been perma-banned. We have not seen a single Talon.
I think people are just afraid to play this champion yet. Honestly, this champion is a really, really huge power spike early game, so you can really do plays with him. Especially like if you lack AD, if you have like a full AP comp, it's a pretty good choice on mid lane. But I think he's still a bit better in jungle, in my opinion.
I mean, this guy
So-
speed clears.
The Aurelian Soulburn, okay.
Sam, somebody's asking about the signing up part about the elos. If you'd be so kind, and if you're here to go into the chat, the stream chat, and reply because you're most familiar with your organization.
Which question is that? I'm looking at your stream chat, but I don't see the question.
Were GM and below allowed to sign up for the showmakers?
Yeah. So if your team is composed of GMs, challengers, and sovereigns, then you need to play in the Showmakers Cup, because basically the Showmakers Cup, it's like free for all, free for everyone. So for the Playmakers Cup, it's the cup that's protected. So only GMs and below can join that cup. So if you're an Iron player and you just want to go against sovereigns, then you join the Showmakers Cup, basically.
I hope this was able to clear up the confusion. Thank you, thank you.
Welcome.
Double jungle ban, no Aurelian Soul, Xin Zhao being removed from Firebird, Vladimir also being removed.
I'm actually surprised they didn't ban Lee Sin. Or like prioritize to ban Kha'Zix over Lee Sin.
Another Zeri ban. Champion have been banned so many times as well. So many Ornn first picks in this tournament so far. And there have been a weird obsession with Yuumi and Nunu.
Nunu? Okay, that one is
Yeah.
interesting. Maybe we'll see him on this game.
And
Just
Varus...
to clarify, oops.
Again?
Go on.
Just to clarify with the chat, yes, ODS, they are not all sovereigns and challengers. But since they want to play as a team, they don't want to get halved. So that's why they're playing in the Showmakers Cup.
Ooh, look at the champion just being locked in. It's the Senna.
It's a great flex pick overall. Can use it as a support or as a... I don't think Fasting Senna has to play right now.
Just wait for the Gragas in bot lane. The full AP Gragas with a Senna. And look, they have a Yasuo.
Yasuo's picking that as a second pick is really risky in my opinion. I mean, yes, you can just build a tank and be unkillable. But I think there's just too many counters right now in this meta.
I mean, they just pick it up to deny the Ornn value, I suppose.
That is true, yeah. But if it's Ornn support, which I guess it is, unless it's Shen jungle.
It's probably Shungle. Or Shengle. Pick one.
Shangle.
Shengle.
Why no River Shen? Question
Oh,
mark.
look, it's the cat.
Alright,
Falling,
so it's Shen or Yumi. Interesting.
falling cat
full
was
on?
calling the Yumi ban. Uh-oh.
That
It's
is
the
a
Gwenster.
really- That's a really bad pick for the enemy team.
We have seen it for the
Or
first
orange
time now.
team. I mean, it's really good against Ornn, against Shen. Let's see.
Triple
hyper carry
magical.
What hyper carry can deny that? They'll just probably ban ADCs here, I think.
I honestly think there's no hyper carry in the world that can do anything if the Gwen has Ghost and Glory. You know what happens if that is the case.
No counterplay, unfortunately.
Yeah, it looks fun. It's fun for a few items, and then suddenly the Gwen kills you, your entire team, and everyone at the same time.
But they have Shen, Ornn, and Yumi on them, so if they play it correctly, it's gonna be really hard to kill.
Set being removed. Jinx was being removed. Remember your lethality Jinx? The global
one.
demolisher?
That one is you can't pick it every game. It's really, really. Let's say you really need a comp for it, and we just lacked the Ashe in this case. If there was an Ashe, we did one of the best picks.
But I find it so crazy that there's no higher priority being put on Varus in first rotation.
That's true, yeah. Varus basically right now, especially with the new items, he can literally be built however you want it to be. You can build it bruiser, you can build it just straight up full tank with hard steel and what's that
Please,
called? Titanic.
please no, please. I don't want to see Vayne. I'll get depressed.
I mean, I understand why they hover Vayne, but I don't think Vayne is any good even against tanks right now.
The thing is, what else is there available to be played? Picking the
Well,
Scion. Ooh,
Was
so
it
this
Scion
is...
Senna?
It's actually... It could be Gwen in the jungle still. It could be still Scion
Yeah.
top lane. It's still relatively flexible here. But Scion Senna, how giga-chat would that be?
The question is, do they know about the secret combo? With the Senna stun. Or root. Better said.
El Swain, another magical damage dealer. Who is going to kill Gwen? Who's going to kill anyone? Like, this game is just screaming mercs and other magical damage resistance items.
So it looks like it's all on the ADC now.
Ooh, I wouldn't go with Caitlyn.
Oh, Kai'Sa? Kai'Sa could be a good thing. Kai'Sa can actually do something in this game.
Yeah, she might be able to play the game. Alternatively, I think Tristana might have been an okay pick given the composition, because the issue with Kai'Sa is still range. And look at the enemy champions. It's Gwen, and there's a Yasuo shield as well.
But they do just... I mean, the Kai'Sa will probably go AP, no? I don't think
Nah,
maybe
there's
they-
no way. Because look, they're full AP already, and if you also, like, it's such an issue, no? Because
Yeah,
where's
that's
the
actually-
damage? All of them can go mercs, and then they go force of nature. Who kills anyone? If you have mercs and force of nature.
That is true, yeah.
But we're still playing WildRift, so you never know what happens.
If she gets like 3k lead, then doesn't matter what she builds. Let's just say.
Maybe MYSTICON gets 10 kills and becomes a nuclear missile Yubi.
The thing is, if Kai'Sa becomes AP, like Yumi has all more value than the Kai'Sa, but if they just stack AP, like especially if the Scion just goes full AP def, like it's just unplayable. But I actually think it's Scion Sinner, no?
Yeah, it should be, because it's Aatrox jungle now.
Yeah.
Can I do a Discord plugin?
Sure.
Guys, don't forget to join the Zoo Discord server. We are hosting giveaways all throughout the tournament. multiple giveaways. You can win skins, custom emotes, nitro, and so many other prizes. So we will see you at the zoo.
Just go full AP. Resistances are propaganda. God damn it. Ooh, Kaiser running Kraken here, trying to add some true damage to the damage profile. But the question is, will it be enough to go through the chunky champions they have? Or do you believe actually they will actually go full damage? Like, you will see only damage items on these people.
Wait, what is Cyan Rune? I don't know, I think they're just gonna go tank. Gonna be a real problem. Looks like we have a...
We have a cheesy...
already. Yeah.
A cheesy one happening. But they didn't go for the right brush, they needed to be here. This will achieve not much.
And the on will just hold the wave, and Kaiser can just free farm and bully the Gwen.
The Senna needs to be more proactive, he needs to punish the Ornn constantly and get souls. That's the goal of the entire thing, just collect the souls. Or just recall instantly, but there needs to be a decision very fast, because if they're not doing anything and not even collecting souls, then this might be a big problem very soon. Ooh, skilling the second ability early on. Ooh, Kai's a little bit afraid here of the Gwen, even though there's no realistic danger unless they are threatened by a level 2 gank.
Oh, did they fix the map, by the way? You can zoom out again.
I think because I'm live spectating and not in a replay. I think. Senna's stacking up slowly. We have 5 souls already, getting dangerously low, already close to 50% HP. Aatrox making his way down here slowly, finishes the blue buff hopefully soon to be in a position to dive. They crashed the wave too early, so they can't just dive. Ah, that's kind of sad for them. On the other hand, we see nothing much happening up here, but the dive is... There needs to be a dive now. He needs to be denied. He's not allowed to gain any of this. Aatrox, please come here. Please kite the crap down here. Why are you not diving? Ah, I guess they don't even need him. Always makes me so anxious when they don't go for these dives. Exhaust comes in, Shen will take so much damage from this play. The dive fails and the entirety of the enemy tower bot lane is taken away. Look at this damage already. 16 souls on the Senna. Ooh, they need to do something about this game. The Senna is getting out of control in combination with the Sion, whereas the Gwen is just... She just remains even.
Wait, how do you see the souls on the Senna?
You click onto the Senna, and then in the bottom you see it very small, like it's 17 right now.
Ah, yeah, I see it.
It's very, very subtle. And for Heartsteel, you can't use the inventory, you have to use the scoreboard for Heartsteel stacks. They're swapping back now, but the question is it going to change anything? Because the Senna is now relatively strong. We got Heartsteel at 3 minutes for the Sion already. But at least he won't be able to proc it that easily against the Yuumi and the Kai'Sa. Ooh, the stealth play. Ooh, imagine they comboed this right here. Just imagine they come from stealth. And then they do the combo with the root and the toss back.
That's almost impossible. Especially
It's
like, considering
so
how low the
insane.
minion was. They actually pulled it off.
The Shangle. Shangle is being caught in transition. And now the Sion is just gonna walk it off. At the same time, the Gwen is just BMing the Ornn, walking past the tower, popping the Scar's Bloom. And you see, there's no stacks yet on the Sion thing. Ooh, they knock down the Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa has to ult away. Shangle coming in. Hits the Sion. This will be a turn. Ooh, Kai'Sa has to be very, very careful. Luckily, Senna's out of mana. Gwen now picking up the fruit in the river, healing herself up quite nicely.
Too slow.
It's really, really hard to play for the Yumi bot lane. Considering the early game went not really nice.
Kai'Sa needs some extra time. She just doesn't even have her first item. Kai'Sa, it's a Sense Reaper. It could still be both. Ooh, Gwen picking up a kill is not something you want to see. Wave is in a bad spot, but they are recalling for the pressure on the Herald. Already in position, picking up the Herald, very powerful for the Gwen team. Meanwhile, the Shen has to take the consolation prize with the Ocean Dragon, preparing at best only an Ocean Soul.
The Ocean Soul is gonna be so weak this game, considering the enemy team has a kind of a full engaged team.
Slain the dragon.
And it doesn't really scale at all in any good way.
Choice to contest.
Ooh, Kai'Sa walking too close, has to ult away, avoid certain death. Ooh, Kai'Sa actually didn't go for Essence Reaver, it went for Dustblade, even though she's already in a spot where she's so behind.
I am not done with you yet.
Do you believe she'll be able to snowball in any way?
That's a hard question. I don't think.
Quake and die.
Sam's just gonna run it down this.
Shangle?
I gotta say that was a
Meanwhile, Lopak is trying to defend the mid lane with his ultimate. Gets the defense going. Uh-oh.
What is that hot dog over there?
You're warm.
What's a hot dog? Mmm.
It looked. I mean, the stream for me is like kind of small, so I just like see it. I mean, I can't kind of see it, but like not in detail. You know what I mean?
Aatrox trying to find some camps to take away. Doesn't succeed in doing so.
Considering how bad their game went early game, they're only 3.5k behind.
But the thing is, they don't scale better, do they?
That's the thing. They can't outscale our science center, but and then on top of that, there's a random fight.
So, can you tell me why are there 3 plated steel caps?
Kai'Sa out damage to you.
So we're currently very lucky to see there's hope for Team MYSTICON because there are 3 plated steel caps on the enemy team.
I mean, in this case, no one of them is going for, apart from the Sinner maybe, the one's gonna go for huge 80 there.
Quick!
I think the Silence is gonna go with armor set not armor gauge.
Oh my god, did you see the damage? Gwenster, ooh, running down? Will this be enough?
Has it dropped?
Oh no, a tragic... Oh my god, oh, 1 HP, nice flash by the Aatrox! It's a disaster. Team ODS finishing up the Swain as well. Ooh, gets away.
Does he? I think he's gonna get hunted down now.
Nah, he's gonna be the magical escaper. Ooh, he goes for the execute.
Is it enough though? I think it was enough time.
Yes, he gets the execute. But yeah, Team ODS really trying with these boots to make it easier for the enemy team to maybe still have a chance. Kai'Sa also, not Kai'Sa, Senna also going for the glacial, for the glove. I don't really know why. Because again, there's not really a big 80 threat on the team, given it's only a Kai'Sa that has very big issues even reaching you in the first place.
still does mixed damage in that
Quick,
case.
quick! To pieces!
There is no shame in choosing chaos.
Oh, I didn't see the reset.
I love it when you recall and the enemy has heartsteel and he walks like over a wall like next to you. You still get the heartsteel thing on you, and you know that they're walking around.
Yeah, it kind of gives your position away a bit. And go.
Anger builds.
Getting the Eastern Dragon pickup. No soul again. Gwen Mule on the other side of the map. Trying to escape the play. Gets Yumi ulted. Gets hunted down. 1 HP left. Swain gets the kill. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, the Ornn is being rooted. He's being completely collapsed on. This tower will be taken in front of him with the Demolish procs. The Shangle is coming. He's being CC'd for ages, but this play has ended now. But now the Scion is being caught in a very bad spot. The Ornn ultimate hits, but the Scion cancelled this with an ultimate and just runs away. Look at him go. He'll run home.
He's going to base.
Look at him.
He doesn't care.
Look at him go. Touchdown! Okay. If these
He would have went for the loop around and went for running it down bot. Or top in that case.
Yasuo trying to hold on to this tower, but it's taken away now. Bounty gold is being collected. Now the Senna is really cooking. The Senna will now pick up Serpent's Fang, I guess?
Serpent picks makes a lot of sense against that team. It will be a huge advantage for the red team.
How many souls does Senna currently have? It's 52 souls. Stacking up. 7 seconds until Nasha spawns. This one is a very pathetically weak objective. You can just instantly kill it on spawn if you're in position. They'll get another bounty. Moonstone is angry. Missing the ultimate. The Yumi speed is just too much, they can never catch them. Gwen is ulting after the Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa's looking for an opportunity. The Shangle comes in clutch here. Saves him, ult after him. Shen wastes his taunt. Another fight is happening on the mid lane. So many fights at the same time. The Kai'Sa, the Shen will pick up the kill. The Kai'Sa is now unleashed. No damage dealer is left. The Swain is taking completely over here.
The Kai'Sa got stunned.
Oh no, Kai'Sa is being taken down.
I think he's gonna die.
The Swain is constantly getting resets on the ult.
That's so. I think the Swain is gonna be the main problem for the new team. Especially for some reason they all itemized the
And not only that, like the way the fight happened, there was a fight mid lane and there was a Gwen running down the Kai'Sa, and the Kai'Sa used everything to make time so the Shen could appear, and then it was like a nice 1v2 scenario that the Gwen couldn't win anymore. Oh, will this happen? Who's gonna get the Nasher? The Shen secures the Nasher. Oh, Lopak has to escape here. Shen is trying his best to survive. Barrier being popped. The cat is alone again, tries to help, but no, Lopak will die as well because of the red buff. There's just no way he survives this, right? Oh no, the combo! Oh. Ooh, at least one pickup.
But if you look at the goals, now the game is more than winnable for the blue team again.
It is. And it was so funny. Because you see, as like Lopak went back to try and save the Yumi, he got killed for it.
Yeah, he should have just left there instantly when he saw that happening. I don't think I think the Yumi should have just jumped on. But if
And
they
I think
would have escaped there.
it would have been nice, would have been really good. But I don't think it changes too much. Since there was no objective available, it's just an exchange of gold again. And I think the Kai'Sa desperately needs Runar's Hurricane in this game as well. Like, she needs to hit multiple people. I don't think it will be enough to just hit one target. unless she hopes that she can execute one target instantly. But it also seems so difficult to achieve because the Gwen is still scaling.
They need to watch out for the Gwen. Plus, if we say this Gwen is tied for this game, I don't think it's really good against Gwen.
Forfeit your life.
Ooh, the setup around the dragon now. Windwall gone, tanking up this combo here. The Swain Zhonya's this. Pops the ult, is in the middle of the enemy team fight. One target down, running down the enemy center. The Kai'Sa in the backline goes for time here. The Sun is chasing after her. What's happening here? The Swain is trying to run after them, gets another one down. They're getting punished so heavily.
Oh my god, holy shit.
The lack of Merc threats is taking their toll.
And not only the Merc threats, I would already have built at least Force of Nature, which is really insane against enemy. At least on the flanks.
Look at this Swain. He's getting stronger by the second, and they will now be picking up the second dragon of the game. Senna is going for another lethality? No, you're perfectly fine in my ears. I think he just didn't turn you up. 68 souls. Or maybe it's because I'm so loud. Ooh, he has the harmonic echo now.
The question is he gonna play around the Swain or the Kai'Sa now? I think they're gonna
Run, but they can't
put the
hide.
Swain at the carry role here.
I mean, look, the enemy team is not itemizing any magic resist. They have none. Zero.
I mean, they're still going. Look at the Aatrox items. They're still going for the AD death, which is really surprising.
This is one of the games that if it's lost, it's actually lost to the shopkeeper.
All mine.
It's a fair battle. We all have to battle the shopkeeper at some time. Not building collector.
This is more than just a collector issue. Losing 10% damage for something, or making sure that you take so much more damage for no reason, when there's so many like items that can help you just win. Ooh, avoiding the stack for the Swain. How many stacks does the Swain have currently? 640 bonus health from this one. Nearly 3600 HP on the Swain so far.
I'm also surprised that they are so sticky to its end, considering it's a really good option this game. And he just straight up went for the build Mortal Reminder. Especially if they all have already the Gwenna's anti-healing, the Aatrox just built
Forfeit your life.
Dawn Mail. I don't really think the healing is the problem this game for the enemy team.
It's just the it's just as insult to injury. It's just a little bit more. Elder now spawning, Gwen is in the side lane, Ornn is recalling to stop the Gwen apparently. Team MYSTICON already in position, Team ODS approaching the fight, but they don't have the Gwen. Ooh, Kai'Sa's nearly being caught.
Positioning there. But looks like I think it's just gonna be a huge back and forth now between the others.
Shen has to ult away. Shen is actually ulting away. Swain has to go in. This is still playable.
Shen can still smite, okay? Okay, it's really creative destruction. Look at this Swain, never fought Swain. Now he's just gonna
Surge!
He's just running them down. Look at the Senna trying to escape. Where do you go, pal? They don't know.
Do they know?
takes ages.
Gwen isn't there as well. Trap them. I think that is
They secure it. There's 2 souls to be picked up for the Senna. Lines up, gets the souls.
Now technically we should just do either 4-1 or 1-3-1 on mid lane. With Shen being on site with
Harness emotion.
Shen ult, and Ornn just doesn't
Gwen-
have to be there.
They're making the game so much harder for themselves with the items they select.
Fire in my veins.
Okay, they go for the 4-1 option.
Getting the mid lane tower killed.
Shopkeeper was really strong this game.
Gotta nerf him next patch. Ornn blows the horn, hits the Senna. Nice ult flash backwards to survive. Whoa! Well, where did you go? The Elder.
What have the ravens?
Swain is going for the Quadra.
And the dice is gonna end.
Swain dies, and the game ends.
This game was... I never seen such a strong Swain in comp in my life, I think. Like, holy shit.
That was a demon. But Team ODS, if you're listening right now, if anyone that is familiar with you, that is a friend of yours, or anyone associated with you, you guys really need to take a look at the enemy's main damage, like the damage type, and itemize against that. Because your team had basically every tool to win the game, because you just needed certain items, and then the enemy can't kill you anymore. But the enemy was given so much gold, and your team had so many items that were not efficient against what you're playing against, that you eventually lost.
Yeah, the anti-healing on the Aatrox is very late. Also, I saw the Sion building Black Cleaver, which he then sold to go for anti-healing, which is just so much wasted gold. Especially you don't if the Aatrox already has Black Cleaver, I wouldn't go for 2 Black Cleavers in a game.
But the second game, where Lopak is just taking over, but we shouldn't shame the Kaisa at all. She had key moments in which she actually stepped up and did what she had to do to make sure that the Swain was given enough room to play the game, because the Gwen at the earlier stages of the game was never in a position to deal with the Swain, and without the Gwen, I don't think they had the damage at this point given their items to deal with the Swain.
Especially with the Shen pick, the Kai'Sa could just freely just go into the Gwen and kind of bait her, like the one play where it just happened to be 2 fights, where we just saw the Gwen getting baited by this Shen ult, and the Swain just being able to do whatever he wants because they simply lack damage. Especially with a Yuumi on him. And you can see like every champion of them has anti-healing, but do we really need that much? Shouldn't we just use it for better items? So yeah, I think that kind of concludes the game here.
But still, it was a nice attempt. The first game was theirs to lose. And then this one, there was like key moments and key itemization that if it's fixed, they'll be a lot better than they were right now. And I think that's something they wanted to take away from this tournament anyway. Okay,
So
that is it for today, right?
yes, that is it. Next game is tomorrow at 12:30 CET. 5 brain cells versus period.
Damn.
Yes. So see you all tomorrow, guys.
See you all tomorrow, guys. catch you later. Thank you all for joining.
Have a good